we got Sampson. Okay. So Samson's smelling. He's smelling the environment first. Because he smells. Obviously, he's like there's. I would guess so. Yeah. But he's smelling that there's been new dogs here, new people. That's what he knew. He actually knew it right when he stepped out of the garage. He catches the whiff and he's like, you know. So now we're gonna see the more assertive approach by Sampson.
That's how Scratch used to be.
And hackles are up, but let's see. Does he respond any different? Does he wait till Sampson kind of walks away? And so you see how his body's kind of moving with his tail? That's a good indicator that he's feeling like more social. You know, his body's more loose.
And Ricky's very chill.
Yeah, and you're doing perfect of just like casually just moving, instead of letting them kind of pool around you a bit, because right now we're just observation.
That's the biggest, baddest dog that he's been around.
Yeah, that is a
Bring any dogs that look like just take them out.
Yeah. And this is where we're working up into different personalities, where more assertive, more some more neurotic. We're gonna get a good feel, but
I mean, he's acting like a normal dog in a dog park right now.
yeah, he's doing really well, right? But I'm looking for what I do not like. So, say you were feeling a little nervous and uncomfortable by this. You step in, you make them feel like, hey, cut it out. Don't wait. Like you got to make it comfortable for you.
He just looks scared right now.
Yeah,
so
but say you were a little unsure because like you go, oh my gosh, this dog could eat him, like right. Mm-hmm. So then you would look to step in and check it. Don't.
Yeah, Ricky's doing great because see, I guess Ricky just got his other dog behavior out of his, because Ricky was a little stressed, you know. Mm-hmm. What was the dog's name? What was her name when she first came?
Oh, Cora.
When Cora came in, Ricky was behaving his typical self.
Yeah.
And I was ready for Ricky to start that shit.
Yeah.
Ricky wouldn't wait till she turned around.
And notice how Samson's hackles are starting to come down a bit. They're up a little bit, but.
Does he look better? Yeah, he looks better.
Yeah. Oh no.
He's already turning away.
He look at the softness again that he's exhibiting. Right. It's so much softer. And then by you just casually moving, it's nice because it's also showing that you're not free. You're not going, oh my gosh, this is. You're acting normal.
So he doesn't get freaked out like he has to protect.
And like instead of like getting so held down. But yeah, no, it's something that
Is it okay if I pet Sampson if he moves in?
We'll get into that.
Okay.
Like it's not a huge deal, but I would recommend that when you're first meeting new dogs and stuff, that you look to kind of figure them out first and feel them out before incorporating that stuff.
Okay. Because I let Sampson come all the way in.
Yeah, it's fine that if they come and sniff, but just let them sniff. And then if you don't like something, set your boundary.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
If you're feeling a little unsure, you can set, hey, leave me alone, back off me.
Yeah.
But what I really want you guys to be seeing is how things are without you interfering. And then if they jump up on you, just casually just be, or like just don't feed into it. Because it's not the end of the world that they jump up.
Yeah,
Okay? Just don't feed it. And then later we might say something to it, but right now I want you to just think, I'm just here to watch, and I think just by controlling your urges that I saw you guys have at the beginning, that's what this is all about right now for you guys. Just don't do what you're usually doing.
Okay.
And that's the win, right? But what are your thoughts on how this is?
This is better than we expected.
Perfect.
I mean, he's already, like I said, he's already soft and he's just chilling.
Yeah. And it'll be interesting to see different kinds of personalities, and if like it kind of comes back, or if he just kind of gets more and more social with as we move on. But him voicing his opinion, him saying get out of my face, it's not necessarily wrong or bad. We have to say, is it going too far? Is it going to create a problem for us? Because maybe it's like maybe we don't really want him popping off like that with other dogs that we're coming in contact with on the walk, or right? And but this is what we often think. But I've seen where a dog comes up like this, and then we'll reach and they'll go, "What are you doing?" to try to pet him, and some dogs will even bite you. But what you want to think is that you dogs are mainly scent oriented, right? And so you want to communicate through how you feel, the scent you give off, because they can smell how you feel.
Oh yeah.
Right? So I'm feeling social, right? And then I'm thinking, oh, this beautiful dog, and then he's just smelling and checking me out. That's the handshake of the dog, is our scent. The way we want to interact is through the petting, and that's where we would look at calling him to us, right? But right now I'm saying just hold off on that, because that's so easy for us to do. That's so easy for us to do that we want to work on just being able to just observe. But you see how getting smelled and
yeah, he's not used to this. It's out of his comfort zone.
I don't want him hovering over me.
yeah, and don't get too concerned if he is. Okay,
Yeah,
like
that's okay.
And like what we're here to see is how he shows up in different scenarios. So there's going to come a point where I'm going to say, just stay where you're at, stop moving around. But right now, I'm having you kind of move, because it's allowing for this to kind of become more social.
I think Ricky is here is really helping too.
But he's just chilling out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's relaxed.
Yeah. So this was beautiful.
Yeah,
So
we used to have a 90-pound pit bull mix when we moved here. And I take him to a dog park and he'd sit next to me because I don't want to play with the other dogs. You know.
yeah,
He was dog friendly.
nice. So see, like he's coming back to smell. This is great.
Yeah.
And then see how you don't have to say or feed into any of that, right?
Nope.
He's just kind of like, ooh, I don't know what's going on. This is a little nerve-wracking. Hey, you still see me?
Yeah,
I'm still here.
His ears aren't back now. Now they're starting to come
His
up.
eyes
and
are.
Yeah, yeah, they were really like bulging for a minute, huh?
Yeah, that was like.
And
very
he's like,
nerve-wracking.
ooh. But what we want to be able to see is that
Yeah, I love it.
they're
I love that he just sits down.
them being so worried. A lot of times we take too much responsibility on for that. Like we,
Okay.
like it's okay that they're stressed. That doesn't mean that I have to be so stressed about it. I want to know why. Oh, it's a new situation. That's normal. It's Sampson comes
You
in
just want him
with
to
his hackles up. He's feeling that there's a potential danger because this is new. Just like meeting a new person. I bet you felt a little nervous coming here.
Yeah. I mean,
That's normal.
I didn't know what to
Yeah,
expect.
that's what I'm saying.
Because
So
I talked to you, so it was a different.
that's what's
approach.
happening here. He doesn't know what to expect because this is new. This is, oh, I don't know, right? But as they get more socialization, this is why the key for them is socialization. The more they get into it, and the more we get into it, the more savvy we become. It's not as stressful to us. But some personalities just naturally are going to be more fearful in a new situation than others. That's normal. It'll never go away. So there's dogs that I have that in a new situation, I always have, they have to move through that. They're always going to kind of be like, oh, I don't know about all this. This is how it is.
We might
It's
do
never
that.
going to change. but
He's just sitting chilling. That's a good thing.
no,
I'm stoked.
yeah, no, and again, we're acting as like a mediator, that we're making sure that this goes the direction that we like. You know, we're here to step in if they're having a hard time figuring things out, if we see something that we don't like, and ultimately we want to know though the dog's language, their culture.
I'm trying to get a picture of them chilling, because there's Lady Janine at my. She's got a miniature border collie.
Yeah.
She's nasty with people and nasty with other dogs.
Oh yeah.
And it's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
And she tried.
Yeah, no, this is where like I offer people an alternative that's outside of that dog training, because like you said, like this is different. You know, it's different. And yeah, so now that he's at this point, it's kind of like Cora, where he's kind of like, oh, let's chill over here. I'm gonna go get a different dog.
Okay.
Let's see here. There's there's 9 other dogs that we have that we can be looking at. So you guys,
Sampson, you are a scary looking dog, I gotta say.
you guys still good with moving through different dogs?
I'd be
Yeah.
scared.
Okay. I just want to make sure that.
Not 9 dogs. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm checking in, like, see where you're at
No,
on
whatever
your day and
whatever
time.
you feel.
Yeah.
This is great. The
I
more
think that
practice-
the more we can just like expose and socialize and get you guys in it right off the bat, the better. But I also don't want you guys to be at a point that you're so brain dead from the new information that you die
Maybe
off.
one more dog for today.
Yeah, perfect.
whatever you think.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
do 2 more dogs.
2 more
Yeah.
dogs.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do
Whatever
2
you
more.
think,
It's just
because
my-
How about we do 2 more, and then we mix the dogs that they've met in at the same time.
Yes.
That's good. It's
And-
just my
and-
blood sugar's dropping.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Like, but
It's a
I've had
chat.
I've had people where we do this kind of exposure, and then they see shifts out after this, that it made an imprint on the dog.
Okay,
And
I'm
so
down.
that's why I think that just kind of giving them a little bit more of that exposure can be really good.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
with your guys' changing at your house routine, which that's what I want to end with, is just kind of touching on that.
Yes.
Do you think it's enough 2 dogs? Because I can do more.
No, I think 2 more, and then we'll mix
I'll let you be
we'll
the
mix the
evaluation.
4. We'll bring the 4 personalities in
I think
here at the
that's
same
awesome.
time.
Perfect.
I like that.
Okay, cool. So I'll go grab the next dog, and
You realize attached? He's like,
He's
where's
gonna
he
cry
going?
when you leave.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's gonna want to hang out
I
here.
made a new friend, Chowder.
he's like, who are you gonna bring next? All right, I'll be right back.